Welcome back, people.
Welcome back, people, to another episode of Banjo Kazooie. In the last episode, we were talking about phobias, and then you brought up you getting stabbed as a. Did you want to talk about it? You don't have to.
I don't have to, but you know what? It's a PSA.
It's a PSA. Kids, don't get stabbed. The more you know.
No.
Thank you for the.
No. The PSA of what not to do, or not what to do when you're in a big city, and you're trying to have fun, and you feel like you should go back to your hotel room. I was out at a nightclub, seeing a couple of friends and that.
A gay nightclub.
In Parramatta, of all things.
Parramatta, because it was a gay nightclub.
And it was getting late, and I was like, I want to get back to my hotel room. Unfortunately, my hotel room was one suburb away, which was a quick train ride. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get a train home. 2 o'clock in the morning at Parramatta train station. Yeah, did not exactly go well. There was one other guy. I thought it was okay. I was keeping to myself. I was a little tipsy, but I wasn't exactly causing attention because I'm in the middle of the city and I'm by myself. And this guy basically had a broken beer bottle, and I walked past him and he just shanked me straight in my lower intestines.
I guess.
Well, it was more my my lower intestines were the ones that were really damaged. I got robbed. My mobile phone was taken off me. I lost $600 and was left nearly for dead. Luckily for me, I moved myself so I can actually get near where a security camera was. A train conductor found me. I held my wound with my shirt because I was losing a lot of blood, and because I was tipsy, it was
pretty thin.
Pretty fucking thin. And I was taken straight to hospital.
And then a dinosaur saved him. Sorry, I was just trying to lighten it up. Yeah, that's pretty bad. You've told me that story before.
Yep.
And like, obviously, I don't wish that upon anyone, but like, shit like that's crazy. Like, knowing someone that's actually been stabbed is, it's pretty fucked. Yeah, no, it is. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's just like, wow. I just can't believe how much fucked people there are in the world, you know?
Yeah.
I suppose there's not much you can do about. For fuck's sake, can you not, little tonsil-looking things?
I'm happy I survived, but I tell you what, I don't want to get a Parramatta ever again.
Well, fair enough. They got a shitty rugby team as it is. Is it rugby they have? Is it rugby?
Yeah. Parramatta Eels, they suck.
That's kind of what happens when people get stabbed around that area.
Hell, I lived in Lakemba. I lived in like the worst parts of Sydney, and I didn't get stabbed.
So Sydney? Actually, no, I've been to Sydney and I enjoyed Sydney. So
Sydney's great. I love South Sydney. That's where a lot of my cousins live.
All right, fair enough. Why did you say it like that for?
I don't know. I just felt like
a lot of my cousins live in Hillsville.
Fuck is that?
That's all the way in Queensland.
Oh,
they're mostly Aboriginal.
Yeah, brush.
Nah, they're all right actually. All the rumours you hear are pretty much what they are, rumours. Not rumours, I should say. Stereotypes, I guess, is the better word to say. A lot of people are stereotypical about Aboriginal people, but they aren't all like that. You know, there's a saying. It takes one bad apple to spoil the bunch, and that is cool. Do you understand that reference at all?
Yeah, Calito.
Calito Caribbean cool. It takes one bad apple to spoil the bunch, and that is cool.
No, that's cool.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
I miss Carlito.
I don't fucking like his cousins, Primo and Epico.
Oh, they suck.
Or should we call them Lost Matadors? Or the fact that the WWE don't recognise them as that at all.
They'll fire Damien Sandow, but they'll repackage these guys 4 times.
Did you know that when they came back, didn't they basically say Primo and Epico? No one has ever seen them before. Bit of noise in the background there.
Yep.
Isn't that what they did?
I think they did basically.
I have not watched. What are you doing? I have not watched wrestling in quite some time. Last time I watched it was Money in the Bank. What about you?
Oh, no, actually, pretty much the same. I've been flat out with work, and I haven't really been able to catch up. I watched UFC 200.
Oh. Yeah, what did you think of that? That's pretty relevant and new.
I'm pissed off that I didn't get to watch the fight that I wanted.
What's that, Brock Lesnar versus what's his face, Mark Hunt?
No, that match was still on. John Jones, Daniel Cormier too.
Oh, right, because
John Jones got hit for any doping 2 days before the match.
So did they replace him?
Yeah, they replaced it. Anderson Silva.
He still exists, the Spider?
The Spider, yeah, he's still known as probably one of the best of all time.
Fucking arrogant cunt he is.
He is.
My favorite times is when he gets knocked the fuck out. As much of a good fighter as he is, and I do appreciate his fighting style, he's such an arrogant prick. But I suppose
he's become more. He's after he lost his title and everything, he's become a lot more humble.
Has he?
Yeah.
Because last time I saw him fight was against
Chris Weidman when he broke his before he broke his leg.
Yeah.
Chris Weidman knocked him out, but that was on him because Anderson Silva does this thing where he's like, "Oh yeah, come on, hit me."
Yeah, he dodges and tries to dodge.
He dodges. Yeah, Chris Weidman knocked him, got him.
Just fucking full on smacked him.
Yep, knocked him, and then he became. No, was it welterweight? No, it was light heavyweight. No,
I'm not sure.
One of them. He became champion of the class, and then Anderson Silva was like a little bit bitter, and he was like, "Okay, I give you your due. You knocked me. All right, let's go." And during the fight, Anderson didn't check his kicks, and that means as in he was kicking his legs, and he wasn't checking where he was hitting, and he bit a bit too much and broke his leg in the middle of the match. Yeah, if you saw the instant replay, you see his leg go from normal to just jelly. The moment he tried to put weight on it, it was done.
I can't remember how to.
John Jones, Daniel Cormier, I wanted to watch, and that was a little sad that I didn't get to watch what I wanted. But then again, that was like the whole thing with like the UFC 200 fight card, because it was supposed to be Nick Diaz, Conor McGregor 2. And then Conor didn't want anything to do with the press conference or doing anything for 200, which is their biggest fucking show.
Well, 100 and 200.
100 was the best ones for their pay-per-view buys and stuff and that. So they were trying to equal or if not do better.
Yep.
And Conor did this weird thing where he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not fighting on the card," because they took him off because he wouldn't do the press conference and stuff.
Because he's an arrogant prick too.
He is, but I love him. He's pretty good. So that was supposed to be. Oh, sorry, just moving the mic.
That's all right. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. So there was that. So that got changed, and then it was going to be John Jones, Daniel Cormier, which was John Jones was the interim champion of the welterweight, and Daniel Cormier was the undisputed champion
of the world.
Yep. So it was interim champion versus champion, which would have made good because last time they fought, John Jones beat Daniel Cormier, but then John Jones got in a whole bunch of trouble outside the ring. If I remember correctly, he was in a hit and run and he ran.
Who did?
John Jones. He.
Is this recent?
This was because
just
before I moved back to town, so it would have been over a little bit over a year and a bit.
He just got done for anti-doping, didn't he?
Yes.
So what was he on? Just weed again, or?
It wasn't weed. They haven't said what it is.
Probably performance enhancing.
It could be performance enhancing because it wasn't. It was only recently he actually became
Roman
interim
Reigns
champion.
Must have sat together and ate some fucking good roids. That's how you do it, right? You eat the roids.
They think it's a supplement issue. Apparently, he was crying. During him saying apparently there's a B sample being tested. They think it may be a false positive, but apparently John Jones has been on the same supplements he's been on the entire time he's been using even before. So technically John Jones is undefeated in UFC, but the only reason he lost his championship because of stuff outside the ring.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair enough. Look, that happens.
Yeah. So now, Conor McGregor and Nick Diaz 2 is going to be taking place at UFC 202.
Okay.
I want to watch that. I watched Anderson Silva and Daniel Cormier. Wasn't that good. But Brock Lesnar beat the crap out of Mark Hunt.
Yeah, but Mark Hunt, like, a lot of people say he's a great fighter, and he's a great fighter. But, you know, he's getting to that age now where I think maybe he should retire. He's been around for a while.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the end of this episode. I almost threw up doing that.
Ooh.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.
And tell us who your favourite fighter is.
Good enough. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Alright. Oh, shit.
You didn't cough that much, though.
No, because I'm sitting up.